Here's a little update on the progress on my 2002 Bluebird All-American. I first want to say that one of my goals for this bus when I was painting it and kind of doing some different stuff to it here, I wanted to first off make it look big because it's a bigger bus. It's a 78 passenger, and I'll kind of tell you some of the things I did to make it look a little bit bigger. Another thing I wanted to do was to make it look less like a school bus, and I'll talk about some of the changes that I did to kind of incorporate that too. All the lights on here are now LED. These warning amber lights up here, they're actually turn signal bulbs. They're sound off, but I heard about a deal through, from YouTube user Texas Streetman. He said that Heavy Duty Bus Parts down in Willis, Texas had a deal on these, so I ended up buying those, even though, like I said, they're turn signals, but he said the brightness on them is the same on the warning lights. So I just went ahead and put those on because it's no longer a school bus. They don't even need to be there anyway. The red ones I'll show you here in a minute. Those are they're also sound off, but those are the strobing, and those are actually the warning lights. All the clearance lights on this thing are by Doran, and those are an eBay find. I think they're 15 or 16 diode units, and they use about 1/8 of the power that the incandescent bulbs that were on here used. One of the cool things about going ahead and changing all these lights on here is that you get all these brand new lenses, and it gives it a real nice look on this whole bus. I mean, just if I replaced all the lights that were on there, it would have been cool, but to change them with LEDs that are brand new, awesome. These lights here are actually these are the ones that I put on the back of the TC, but I actually took them off because they have the reflex in them. I figure if you have a reflector built into these lenses, it'd make more sense than to put these up on front of a bus, So actually I ordered extra of those up there and put 2 of those in the back. Those only have a turn signal function, whereas these also have the parking light function built in too. These Bluebirds never actually had the parking light function in on these lights here. So I actually ran a wire and incorporated that, so they actually have the parking lamp function built in, on this particular bus. You guys saw how I converted these on a video already to LEDs. So we'll start walking around some more. And I'll show you the red lights first. So there's the strobing reds. So moving along, I'll talk about the door here. The door on this bus was originally black, and I decided when I was repainting this, originally I wasn't going to repaint all the black stripes, but I decided that with the imperfections, they had some scratches, go ahead and replace them. And the door was the same way, it had a lot of paint coming off all around it. So I wanted to go ahead and repaint that, and I decided rather than breaking up, this big long bus with just a black door, make it look longer and keep it going and keep it painted red. So that's why I did that. Again, that's one of the reasons I wanted to make the bus look bigger, and I think that kind of does it. This turn signal over here, I actually replaced that as well. Like I said, it replaced all of them, but that one's an LED bulb unit, and the Guardian deflector, this is called. It's a Truck Light Model 12. Again, that was an eBay find. I actually got more of these to put on here. I'm going to put 3 turn signals down the side of each of those, but one day at a time. There's them nice rims. Kind of dirty right now, caps and everything. Still some shine to them. Put those on. I had to, as you can see back here, I painted the the drums here because they were nasty, rusted, and you can see them through the handholds here. So I, when I had these off, I painted them black to, just kind of hide it and make it look better. Just black Rust-Oleum, nothing fancy. Of course, these Yokohama RY617 are an all-position tire. This thing's got great steer tires on it now. Here's another thing I did. This originally didn't carry the black stripe over, but again, I wanted to make it look longer, so we carry the black stripe right over the fuel door here. Not quite as intricate on the inside here, but you get the picture. That's how it looks outside. Moving along, I just put new drive tires on this. They're actually retreads, but I had a vibration issue going on with this, so I tracked it down to one of my tires in the back. It was starting to separate in the tread, This tread pattern here is called BDR HG. They're Bandag, and this is an open shoulder tread. And I chose this one because I got a good deal on them, and two, I don't really need anything real aggressive because this is a rear engine bus. Most of the weight is back here anyway, so you don't really traction in the winter is not really an issue, and these are kind of really good for snow. I don't know about mud because they don't have a lot of big open grooves, but I'm really glad because it's got 6 brand new tires on it now, and those are nice. There's another thing back here is I carried the black stripes back here too, because originally they stopped right here where the rub rail stopped, and I was thinking, why would you get this big nice long bus, big long lines, and you just want to cut it up? So that's why I did that, and the stripes go on the inside too. See the black down there on the bottom. And down here in this back corner I added these clearance lights. They are red clearance lights, a 6 diode, and there's going to be more reasoning for that because there's going to be a few extra clearance lights added to this bus at some point. You guys will get to see that. But they look cool, and they line right up with the clearance lights up on top. These red clearance lights are by Maxima, and I didn't quite get as good of a deal on those as I did the Doran ones, but I'm doing the whole bus in LEDs, so that's what I ended up doing. Put those back there. There's a lot of oil here on the back of this bus because it still has an oil leak that needs to be addressed. But one thing at a time. You guys already know about these tail lights over here, the turn signals, and the 7-inch tail lights, I should say. Because I got 2 of those from Texas Street Man. These are the AL Light Tech ones, and I had to buy 2 more new ones to match them up. This bus originally had the 4-inch grommet type reverse lights, and I went ahead and updated those to 7-inch LEDs. Of course, these are the same LED lights these 4-inch ones that I put on my TC. You guys already saw those. Another thing I wanted to talk about was the fact that the bumper on this is it's red and it matches the body. The same with the front. And the reason I did that was it gives it a taller look, rather than if you put that black bumper on there, it kind of breaks it up. So over here, again, the same thing. Carried the black stripes. And this thing does look sharp with those aluminum rims. No spike lug nut covers, cap. Again, back here, I painted the hubs black when I had the wheels off, putting these on. And it was not fun knocking all those studs out. Pulling the drum off, knock the studs out, put new ones in. Nice tread pattern. Again, with I really thought this was kind of dumb on Bluebird's part, was you got this big long line of stripes with a bus, and on this one they just cut off right there at the door. Anywhere where there wasn't a rub rail, it was not black. So the only part here that was black was these 2 rub rails. So I carried the black stripes right across there, and I think kind of hides the door a little bit now. I don't know if that's a good thing, hiding an emergency exit, but I like the look a lot better. There's the front tire. There's that LED turn signal. I love this color. Again, to make it look less like a school bus, I didn't put the stop sign back on. And there's that red bumper. Match the rest of the bus. This paint job really came out great. Had a lot of people help me. Thanks to YouTube user FBCJ7. He really spent a lot of time helping me with this, and he actually sprayed all the red paint. Did a real nice job. So on the inside here, you guys already saw in the video my light monitor they put in. I added a few speakers up here in the header board, as well as some in the back too. So this thing has 12 total speakers in the back. Those ones in the back, the 6x9s, they're kind of cheap. I mean, they're really nothing special, but back there you I think it'd be better to have those back there with the engine for whoever rides in the back. Yep, lights are still on. You guys haven't seen these yet, but there's going to be a video to follow. I'll put these clearance lights down here, so it'll have some aisleway lights.